What's up everybody, welcome to a new video, and today it will be an update on Zcash because a lot of big names are currently talking about this coin, and despite all of the bad sentiments on the crypto market, this coin is pumping absolutely like crazy. So in this video, I will give you my exact thoughts about this coin. We will take a look on the exact setups that you can potentially take. And simply, if you want to know what I'm currently thinking about this coin, watch this video till the end. If you want to get a free access to all of the coins that I am currently watching, then I want to let you know that I have my own Discord trading group where I am every day sharing my setups. All of the trades that I am taking are on a Bitunix exchange, and if you want to get yourself a 10% lifetime discount on fees, you can use my referral link. Other trades that are either really short term or long term, I am taking on Bydfi with my copy trading account. So if you want to get access to my copy trading, just create an account with my affiliate and then send me a DM to my Discord. So let's start today on a weekly time frame. You can see for the past several years, this coin was doing absolutely nothing. And all of a sudden, Naval started to talking about this. To be honest, he's talking about this project for some time now, but nowadays, a lot of whales bought this coin, which pumped the price from this low. Let's say this pump was more than 500% of a net market. And right now we are in this massive bearish order block and we are about to break this all-time high. In my opinion, to be honest, this pump is not over and we will probably see here a new all-time high. On the other hand, does it mean that right now this is like a good opportunity to open here a long position? Well, let's now take a look on it. I would like to start this video probably on a 4-hour chart where we have this bullish order block, which is between levels 237 and $207. You can also see that we had here a great liquidity grab. This was the Trump tariff announcement. And right now, if we are gonna retest this area, you are having actually two ways how to trade it. First one is to place your stop loss under this bullish order block. This will give you a stop loss around 13% of a net market. And with your last take profit target, you can speculate for a $400 mark, which will give you a potential profit around 70% of a net market, risk reward ratio up to 5. With multiple take profit targets, the risk reward ratio will be of course lower, but this trading setup is good anyways. The second way how to trade it is to simply wait here for a liquidity group with a support confirmation and then open here a long position. Stop loss, in this case, you want to place under the low that we will create during the fake out. Last take profit target, you can place again under that $400 mark, which will give you potential profit up to 81% of a net market, and risk reward ratio, of course, this will depend on the potential stop loss that we will have here, but let's say 10% of a net market, this will give you risk reward ratio up to 10. In my opinion, waiting here for that liquidity group with a support confirmation is a better scenario because right now the RSI is still overbought. We are currently only down around 16% of a net market, and in my opinion, the correction around 34% will be much better. So in my opinion, if you want to open here right now some trading position, this is the best setup that I would wait for. On the other hand, I know that a lot of retail is currently buying this coin to a long-term portfolios. And right now we are having here some, let's say, smaller spot wallets that actually are buying this coin. Do I think that it's a good idea to buy this coin to your long-term portfolio? To be completely honest, this is, in my opinion, not a great idea. Because people are now talking that this is better than Bitcoin, it's having a safer transaction, it's more private, etc. But to be completely honest, I think it's only a matter of time until we will see again something like that. So yeah, we might see here another pump, but in the long run, do I think it will stay on these prices or let's say higher? In my opinion, no. This is not a new Bitcoin, this is not better technology, but if you think fundamentally this is making sense, you probably bought this coin on a lower levels. because, as I said, for the several years, this coin was doing absolutely nothing. Right now, there is a huge hype about it, and everybody is saying that this is like completely amazing project. So yeah, like one message that I want to give you in this video, guys, is like be careful and do not buy coins that pumped in like 2 weeks more than 500% of a net market. Like, this is not healthy. There will be probably correction. The only way in which I want to buy this coin is a perfect setup that I was talking about on a 4-hour chart. So if there will be that liquidity grab with a support confirmation, I want to take here a long position with strict risk management. So for a trade like this, I would risk like 0.5%, 1% of my trading capital, something like that. But definitely I don't want to buy this coin to my long-term portfolio. I think they are simply better projects. And if you think that this coin fundamentally is really great, as I said, you probably bought it on like these lower prices, and right now you are in amazing profit. And if somebody of you actually did that, huge congratulations. But yeah, I think most of the people are hurting about this coin like on this current price. Like, I don't want to be negative, guys. I simply think that this crypto market is full of, like, I don't know how to say it, but every time there is a huge pump like this, there is eventually a huge sell-off. To be honest, I really like Naval. I like the way he's thinking, and I'm not saying that he will be the person that will actually dump this project, but as I said, right now there are many big names that are talking about it, and usually, like, when something like this will happen, and it's like an old project, for example, like this, because you can see the current all-time high that we are having on this coin, it's like from 2021, and yeah, probably we are gonna break it. That's why I want to open here a long position if the condition that I was talking about will be met. But besides that, like, what do you think will be the price that this coin will hit in the upcoming bull market? In my opinion, if there actually will be a huge alt season, we might get above the current all-time high. We can hit that $400 mark. That can be my main take profit target. We can get to like 500, 600, yeah, something like that, if actually the huge alt season will be. But again, this is something that you want to trade only short term. And to your long-term portfolio, in my opinion, again, I think it's best if you will buy coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, something like that, and do not speculate on a project that suddenly pumped more than 500% of a net market. Anyway, let's get back to the potential setup that we can take here, and of course, let me know in the comments what are your exact thoughts about this coin. So here, if there will be breakdown with the resistance confirmation, then we can still trade here this lower bullish order block, which is, by the way, between levels 134 and 125. And if there will be that liquidity grab with a support confirmation, you can take here a long position. Stop loss, in this case, you want to place under the low that we will create during the fake out. Lasting profit target, again, if you want to speculate here for a higher risk reward ratio trade, place it under place it under $400 mark. This will give you potential profit up to 200% of a net market. But to this order block to be reached, there needs to be a drop around like 50% of a net market, which honestly, I don't know if this will happen any moment, but yeah, eventually we might get there. So this is another potential trade that you can take. I will give you one last example, because I think like 2 days after Trump coin was launched on multiple exchanges, I made a YouTube video about this coin. You can watch it. It's I think around like January 2025, yeah, something like that. You can watch it, and in that video I was really skeptical about this coin. I don't want to compare like Trump coin versus Zcash. I think of course Zcash is much better project, but overall, like, I was right, and there was massive dump, even though there were many negative comments that I do not understand it, that this coin is backed up by a Trump and it's gonna go for like $500, something like that. There was simply very big FOMO. If you wanna buy Zcash to your long-term portfolio, then yeah, do it, but do it with low percentage of your trading capital. I simply want you guys to be careful. I don't want you to put larger amount of money to a project that, as I said, pumped more than 500% of a net market. Of course, I can be completely wrong. This can be a new Bitcoin. This can flip a Bitcoin market cap. But what are the odds that actually something like this will happen? In my opinion, actually not that big. But as I said, I can be wrong. So yeah, guys, please let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this project. What is the exact price that you think that coin is gonna hit? And yeah, I will see you in the next video. And also, I want to add, if you want to know about all the altcoins that I'm watching, don't forget to join my Discord trading group where I'm sharing these types of setups every single day. Link to join is in the description or in the comments. So hey guys, see ya.